Yeah, how about that? I know there hasn't been a lot of videotaping going on lately because I've been on to a billion other projects at the shop. But tonight I'm going to take a stab at the Cuda. I got started on it during the week after work. It had the original alternator on it. It just seemed weak. Obviously, if the owner left something on too long, the battery would go dead and it just wouldn't pick it back up very quick. So we just went with a heavy duty. Brand new, I think it's a 90 amp or something like that. It's a 5 amp armature or something like that. For Dodge boys would understand, it's the big guy that would be on like a motorhome or something like that. So we're going big. I also got the issue. Let me get a light on so you can see. The issue is the steering box. Now I can see it from here. I think I got 3 or 4 bolts that hold it to the K-member. I shouldn't have too much trouble getting the lines off, but getting it out of there physically, I'm not sure, around the headers and everything, so I'm hoping that that won't give me too much grief, because we got a, I think it's a rebuilt or a brand new, I'm not 100% sure on that. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, it's in there, see? Rebuilt steering box. So anyways, oh geez, gotta take care of the box so they won't accept the core. So I'm gonna try and at least get it so that it looks like I'm working on it tonight. But there's your Cuda. I know a lot of you guys out there like this car. One of many to come though. Got a lot of them waiting in the wings. That we're ordering parts for her 57 right now. We've got some floor dampening stuff from Second Skin, as well as a disc brake conversion kit from, I think it was Right Brakes or Brake Right, something like that. Yeah, Right Stuff, that's it. It's on the box. There you go, Right Stuff. For the 55 to 57, just to put on the spindles, rotors, master, brake booster. It's got lots of parts. We got all kinds of chrome goodies for it. I just packed them all away. But anyways, enough jibber jabber. Let's get at her. See ya.
We all got rag tied around because they all leak. Yeah. So I'm putting the last coat of clear on this Oldsmobile. I've been painting with Delta 88. Dang. Get out in the middle of the hood.
Good morning, all of you out there in YouTube. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and I'm going to try and piece something together for you this week. A lot been going on, been busy. The shop is jammed. The last clip I showed you there, I just started on the Cuda back at my place. Was not motivated to work over there. I have so much more room here. So last weekend it was dry enough that I was able to drive this thing over. And man, that steering box is bad. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do today with the hoist. It should make it a little bit easier on my backside. I'll have to roll around under there. But yeah, the Cuda's coming along. We're just going to do a few things. We're going to update these hood pins to the proper ones. I don't remember. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Steering box, little things that I got to straighten out. We're working on the 67 at the same time. And no, that's not the way it's being painted, but that was just to experiment with different colors. The owners chose to go with this color in the back here. Kind of a medium compared to the other ones. But anyways, enough about that. I got a pitter patter, get at her. Time to get crack-a-lackin', get the tunes on, and get this thing going, get it out of here, because I dare do any grinding or cutting or welding while this thing is still in the shop here. My luck. Anyways, let's get it done, get it out. Guys, I'm getting real bad about hitting the record button. But anyways, old steering box out, new steering box. I had to move this from the old one to the new one. No issues, couple O-rings in there. I had to do, as I said, I took the torsion bar out, so it dropped out of there pretty easy. A little bit of a hole there. But let's get her back together and Pick the slop out of the steering so we can hang on to this puppy. See ya. Okay. Steering box. In. New. Working well. Anyways, enough abbreviations. We got it back in there. Everything, managed to put everything back together. Got the torsion bar back on. I seen a neat little trick on the YouTube, like we usually learn everything. When I was taking this apart, everything was just kind of laying on the ground. But somebody had mentioned taking this bolt off the front of the lower control arm, run it to the back, obviously, so you don't wreck the threads. Gave that a couple taps like that, and it loosened up the torsion bar to the point where you could just pull it back by hand without using weird tools or anything like that. So that's a good one to remember. Of course, after you take the key out and release the tension on it, but came out pretty easy actually. Steering box, on the other hand, was a little bit more difficult. Gave me a little bit of a fight, but it lost. I won. So anyways, moving on, we're disassembling now. I get the marker lights out. I have to clean all this wax and everything out of it. We're gonna fix the infamous dent in the hood. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it because it's such a minor dent. There it is. Anyways, we gotta fill that dent, and then I'm going to sand out some of the little bubbles here and there and little bits of dirt that I was never happy with in the first place. Never able to buff all the little marks out of it. But I'll sand everything down probably to 3 to 1,000, and then I'm just gonna do a flood of clear over it again. That should solve all our problems. Yeah, that's easier said than done. So I'm getting all the little bits out of the way now so I don't have to tape them off. Maybe next week I'll be spraying it. Not this week. I got too much cluster going on in here right now. I just wanted to get the steering box in, get some of the mechanical stuff done before I paint. So anyways, that's your update. Keep going.